woo, whoop, whoop, ding, scratch, scratch. Dirt dauber, dirt dauber, dirt dauber, dirt dauber, dirt dauber, dirt dauber, and dirt dauber. Hey everybody, Monkey Wrench Mike, we are back with another video, and yes, the ducks are very excited about this. So is Lola. Yeah, she has made best friends with both of the ducks. She likes to eat their food and play with them. Yeah, so life in the Monkey Wrench Mike household, also known as Casa de Mullet, is good. It really is good right now. This video is in response to so many people who have been asking about a fleet update. As you can see, we have a backyard full of cars. We have one in the garage right there, and I have even more up front. So we're going to answer your questions. We're going to give you a quick fleet update and let you know where each and every car stands in its rebuilding process. Yes, and we're going back to a car that still has people wondering if it could be haunted. You really have to be kidding me, right? See all the little pistons? Why does it look like snow? I'm flooring a V12 engine. You thought this was going to be perfect, right? Why can't I, like, fall in love with a Lexus? Monkey. Wrench. Mike. Yay!
I'm in the car.
And here she is in all of her glory. Please do not judge me for the condition of my garage. It has been the worst past couple of weeks for cars. I'm trying to crank these videos out because this is how I make money, and I haven't even had time to clean the garage. Look at this. It's a complete disaster. But every time I pick up any kind of a wrench, life throws a wrench into my plans, and so these videos are not going as I had anticipated, and they're taking me days. It's taking days to produce one video. That's why I'm doing the walk around videos, and that's why I'm doing this video right here. But here she is. This is Janice. This is my 1969 Mercedes 280 SE that has been sitting here in my garage since I bought the house and rolled her in. Yep, she's become a bit of a shelf. I'm embarrassed to do this. You're just going to see the cars in their current condition because this, it's been crazy, and I have been working my rear end off. I've never worked harder in my life. If you're new to the channel, the reason there's a Bible outside is because there could be a ghost on the inside. Are you ready? I think this is how you open the hood. I haven't opened this in a little bit. Are you ready? There's the ghost. Still there. So I have the Bible out on top to keep the ghost away. And I'm going to give you a quick look at the engine because I haven't even finished the video on the engine. You ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Boom. 1, 2, 3. That's it. That's all you get to see. Maybe I'll show you the head, which has been sitting right here, very carefully perched. No, none of the valves. Nothing's hurting anything. So this car that cost me only $500 because it came with a horrible story. Lots of death surrounded this car when it came to me. The videos will continue. I have to have the guts to finally pull the engine and to do something spectacular with it. So I'm trying to build myself up to that. But this is her. This is my 1969 Mercedes that is it's in beautiful condition. It looks brand new on the inside. In fact, I still have parts. I spent a lot of my income tax money on parts for this car, and I haven't been able to put them on because I haven't been able to work on her. I'm terrified. So I even have a gas tank that's been sitting in my entryway for months and months. But listen, yep, there you go. That's the quality of an old Mercedes right there. And I love how this kind of comes out and goes in. Very nice. All right, so let's move on. This is the youngest, I guess you could say, collection in my fleet of hoopties. 2005 Mercedes SLK350. Do you even remember this car? I barely do. It's been so long since I worked on her. I have moved her up here where she has been sitting for a while. We tried to fix her. It went terribly wrong. I had all kinds of smoke coming out the back of this thing, and once again I just kind of moved her up here. I hate to say it, but I start projects before I finish projects. So let's give you a quick look. Oh, yeah, the hood is latched on here. And you can see, I should have washed all these cars. I really should have, because this is embarrassing. I had such high hopes for this one too, and I still do. I mean, I still do, but there's just a lot of work involved with this one. And while I'm trying to crank out these videos every day, it's taking up all my time. So here we go. This is one of the indicators of what is wrong with this car. It's covered in something that came out of something that is actually broken right under here. Okay? That's all I'm going to tell you. If you're kind of a mechanic or you kind of know what's going on, this is coolant. That's all I can say about this car. So this one will return soon. I need to get a couple of parts for it. But I keep buying these other cars, and I haven't finished a project. Another reason, yes, you do look beautiful, Lola. Thank you so much for your little appearance. I cannot find a front bumper. They're almost impossible to find, and when you do find one, they're $700 or $800. I cannot find one at an LKQ or a pull-apart anywhere. I can't find one secondhand. So if you know anything, or you have a source for a bumper, I don't think I have headlight washers, let me know, because I certainly need a silver, color code 744 by the way, front bumper. The bronze Beamer is still looking gorgeous. Okay, this is the car that we put together that was given to me by my friend Randy over at Auto Auction Rebuilds. I got it running, I got it driving, and I had it painted, and it started making a sound. So if you know anything about the 740 series, the V8s, the 540 series, there's something going on here that has me worried. And so I really literally have to start the car and drive it over there, but I'm terrified to do so. All right, do you know what that could be? I know there's a vacuum leak right here, but I started to hear a little bit of a rattle, and so that means everything from here forward has to come off. These have to come off. A lot of this stuff has to come off. I have to get access to whoop. Yeah, you know what that is? Yeah, those are the timing chain tensioners. But she's a good looking car, don't you think? 1998 BMW 740i that cost me $0. And including the paint, I probably have, I don't know, $2,000 into her. Maybe $2,000, okay? This car, I think, if I remember right, was like $800 or $900. I don't even know what I'm into the car for. I'm an idiot. I mean, if you know me, I'm stupid. And I actually tried to be an accountant for years and years, and I hate numbers. I remember numbers. I can memorize numbers, but debits and credits, if they match, who cares? So that's why I'm now a YouTuber. I can't remember how much I have into this car. I think I have about $2,000 into this car. Now, let me show you the Disco Inferno. Once again, don't judge me. This is a disaster. I look like a hoarder, and maybe I should be on the show. Maybe I am an old car hoarder. Underneath the towel and the charger and the moving blanket and the wasp spray and all the electrical connectors and the crimping tool and the gloves is the Disco Inferno. Yep, this is the car that was very popular when it caught on fire. This is the car that almost burned down Randy's garage, and it has been sitting here because I've been waiting for something to use as a product review. And look what's happened. It's become a shelf. It's a gigantic shelf. And this car, it wants to run, I think. I just can't get it to run when I want it to run. It just kind of starts and putters when it wants to, and then when I want it to, it doesn't. It needs paint, it needs tires, it needs a lot of help, it needs a badge back here, but underneath all the dirt and the gook, I think the interior is gorgeous, okay? It's this kind of a bronze color, and it's got the orange interior, and the seats are in fantastic condition. Okay, the dash is in fantastic condition. Steering wheel, everything is good. Still working on that, but until I can get, okay, I'll go ahead and give it up. I am product testing, an air compressor. I know, it's stupid. I've been waiting for an air compressor so I can do the smoke test on this thing and see if there are some leaks. And that just kind of hurt. Okay, parts of the car in the back seat, an old Oklahoma map underneath, but it's another project that I just need to get to. I really do. I'm sorry. I really, really, really am sorry. Okay, so 1995 Mercedes 190E, aka the Disco Inferno. We have an electric bike, and then behind the electric bike, we have my all-time favorite, most important car in the history of cars, my little 1975 MG Midget. This was my dad's car, and they're gonna have to pry it from my cold, dead hands. Yes, absolutely. This thing was the first car that I ever brought back to life and restored, and it's a rattle can spray paint job, and I'm proud of it. I've never wet sanded it. In fact, I don't think have I waxed the car? I don't think so. It spends its life inside, and I do drive it. It's just been 106 degrees, and so I don't want to drive this when it's so hot. Now that it's getting to be fall, I'm going to be driving the crap out of this car, but here it is. 55,000 original miles, I think, with some cool Monkey Wrench Mike stickers, my beach parking when I drove this in Naples, Florida, when I lived down there, and an original sticker. My dad actually put this on back when he was alive so he could go to the football games and he could park up close to the stadium. Yeah, my dad put that on, and it will stay on the car forever and ever. But this is a fun car, and if you want to see me work on this, let me know, all right? I have done everything I could do. I've changed all the fluids. Everything is good. Once it cools down, we'll clear a path and we'll go on the road. And if you want to, I'll take you with me just to show you what it's like to drive a car that's basically the size of a clown car, and your face is like exhaust high with the big old trucks. But this car, woo, is so very, very special. Can I interest you in a car that I share a birthday with? Yeah, this was made in April of 2003. I was made in April a couple of years before that. But this is my friend Missy's Jaguar S-Type that hasn't been on the road since 2015. And I have a water jug because of that. And I don't think the battery is attached, is it? No, okay, it's not. I put the water jug on this just to kind of keep it closed, because if this dies, it's a pain in the rear end to charge the battery, because this is electrical. And no, my valet key does not work on the trunk, and that's the only key that I have. Missy is looking for an original key. She's actually looking for her title as well. So Missy, if you're watching the video, the car's still here. We still got to get her running. Just need a little bit of help, okay? This was her brother's. Her brother gave it to her son, and it's then sat for years and years at one of Missy's properties. But it has so much potential. It has a lot of miles too, a ton of miles. It needs a rear window regulator, and something is fishy, because even though the key is not in it, I can still turn these wheels. The steering wheel does not lock. So if you're a Jaguar or a Jaguar expert, I have an immobilizer problem, but the computer cannot get past the fact that this doesn't lock. Okay, there's no steering wheel lock. I need help with this car too. This, like I say, go ahead. There you go. She wants to pose. There it is. You're so pretty. You've been drinking water, haven't you? Yeah, okay. Good girl, mama. Yeah, she likes to pose. This needs paint. It needs a fender. I have the bumper somewhere over there, and it needs some work on the doors right through here. So we have a ding, scratch right there, and then some scraping right through here. And this is supposed to be closed because it actually rained 3 or 4 days ago. All right, 2003 Jaguar still here, still has lots of potential, and I still haven't worked on it. Next up, the newest addition to the channel, the one I'm the most proud, well, I can't say I'm most proud of it because these are just like my kids. This is my 2003. How many 03 cars do I have? Mercedes ML55 AMG, if you ask me. Yeah, that I am so happy to have. This has been on my bucket list for a very, very long time. And let me do a quick little walk around. This car jumped right into service as soon as it was off the delivery truck. Run and drive, lots of tread on the tires. I do have this little piece right here. The reason I got it is because of some hail damage, and this is a little crack right here. So something happened to the front of this car. I am on the prowl for a new ML headliner in silver. Now I am discovering that the car sat for quite a while because I had a big wasp nest or dirt daubers. Remember those? Dirt dauber, 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 and dirt dauber nest right there. Several nests. I am tracing one problem. My fan is not coming on. Okay, so I turn on the AC and this is not engaging. So I think the fan is bad. And for some reason, the coolant bottle thinks that it's empty. It's full. So I'm going to have to order a new bottle. I'm going to have to source a fan. You can't just pull one from an ML320 or a 350 or a 500. This is an ML55 specific fan for some reason. So this is going to be fun. But I cannot tell you how much I love this car. Okay, I haven't even taken it. I haven't taken you on a drive yet, which I'm supposed to do very, very soon. You can see, yeah, there's some good hail dings. I can have those professionally removed because the rest of the car is in such great condition. It really, really is. And there's really not much hail on the top. Hail, no, all right? Inside, you've seen the inside. Here we go, 174,000 miles. Runs and drives, everything is perfect except for the radio, which there is no sound. I have been using it to haul things back and forth already. Headliner looks good. Seat leather will be reconditioned back to black, okay? And I have removed this lower little trim piece, the little rubber weather stripping that goes under the door because it was hanging out. I have now purchased some double-sided tape. Go ahead. She is out of control today. Here you go. There's your picture. Click. Oh, she's posing. You gonna pose? Yeah, there it is. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, very good. Yeah, so I purchased some double-sided tape so it will attach to the bottom of the door. But this car is nice. The power of this thing, I haven't even cleaned the inside yet. Power, 342 horsepower, is perfect. It's absolutely perfect. All right, so this is coming to the channel as soon as I can get a radiator fan. But I, once again, love me some ML55 AMG. I love it when I have an AMG in the herd. 2003 Cadillac Escalade that is becoming the bane of my existence. Yes, we had no brakes, remember? When my, well, here we go again, good friend Randy just busted through my gate right there. Oh no.
Hey, I parked it in your backyard for you.
Well, how?
It's pretty bad, man.
What happened? I used to have a fence.
Yeah?
Oh my gosh.
It's okay.
Ow.
It's okay.
Ow. Even the ducks came to check it out.
The good news is it looks like we just put it right back. I think it just...
Look at that. Lola, hush.
I threw it in park like I was doing to get it off the trailer.
Okay.
But when it got some momentum behind it,
yeah, it wouldn't
go. I put it in park, but it just started making these grinding noises, and it wouldn't stop. Look how close this is from hitting.
You almost hit the most
Wonder Wagon.
The Wonder Wagon, the
and
most.
All the paint work.
Yeah.
Oh.
The crappy paint job I did. But look what stayed on. The gas cap stayed on. And look at this. I'm showing you guys way too much stuff. This is a fender that I got for it that I don't think matches. This is actually a tow hitch for my F-150. Remember the slut truck? I was going to sell that. I haven't done that yet. This is just some extra torque converter laying around, and those are actually the exhaust parts that were in one of the Mercedes wagons that I'll show you here in just a second. But I have to slow down. I'm looking at all this stuff in my backyard, and I don't know how I can keep going at this pace. I'm just losing focus, and the house is dirty, the backyard is dirty, the front yard is dirty, and I'm cranking out these videos. Anyhow, this is it. This is the Escalade that you don't want to sit in. This is the Escalade you don't want to smell. The back seat is much better than the front. My problem is, as you can see, all these dirty fingerprints right here. I'm working on the brakes. Look at this. Look how horrible that is. I have added new calipers. I have rebuilt the Hydro Boost. Video out soon. And I shouldn't give it away, but I'm still working on the brakes. And look at this. It's scary. But there are two other Escalades in this same color at the salvage yard here with perfect headliners. I just don't have a car or truck or SUV wide enough to get it home. So I can't go get it until I get this thing running. It's got a tag on it. I've already had it on the road. It was kind of scary, but I can't do anything until I trace why I'm not getting any brake fluid to the back wheels. It is so bizarre. In fact, I'll show you. Hold on. This is my conundrum. Okay, we have the what's this, the proportioning valve right here. Okay, you see that? There is one line going from the back of it, and it comes around and goes down here. I have another one on the bottom, but the brake line that is on the front, right under this input line right here, is actually clipped and closed. It doesn't go anywhere. Is that supposed to be like that on an Escalade? I haven't found anything on the message boards yet. But the front bottom brake line is capped, and it doesn't do anything. In fact, if I zoom in, you can kind of see, where'd it go? That's it right there. See, right down there. That's it right there. It's capped. It's cut and capped. And then there's it's like soldered. So there's no fluid getting out, but I just don't know if that's supposed to go somewhere yet. So if you are a Cadillac expert, let me know. As far as the rest of the vehicle, she's looking good. We have a new tire right here. I have decided to stay with these wheels for now. I will get some bigger wheels because I want to try to bring these things back to life. And these used to be painted, but it's worn off. So the plan is to kind of remove the rest of the paint on the front and then give this a shine, and this will still match the car, okay? This part will match the car. This will be chrome to match the chrome, and I need to get a couple of center caps right there, okay? And of course, yeah, we need some tires. But this car I'm spending way too much time on it. I really am. I've spent 3 days on this car, and I don't have a video on it yet. I'm just not ready to release a video. So the work continues, and by the way, those calipers are not for the back like everybody thought. Absolutely, they don't fit. All right, let's move on from the Escalade, and we'll go to the front yard. All right, here are the twins. These have been very, very popular on the channel. Yeah, everybody loves them. Some Mercedes S124s, and this is the one that had the gigantic rat living in it. Oh, thank goodness there's not another one. Okay, so I don't have anything new up here, but in a video coming out, you will see the size of the rat. You will see how the rat met its demise and how the war was won, okay? But this is what the rat has been doing. And I was so afraid he was going to get into this car. I actually parked this car on my other driveway. A lot of the hood liner there has been eaten away. I think a lot of the wires are toast, as you can see right here. But the rest of the car is in such great condition. I can't let it just go away. I just can't. I can't. I have to work on it. This car is a run and drive. Here we go. No rats over here. No nothing over here. So the plan is duplicate the wiring here over there. Okay, because it's the exact same car. They're just a couple of months apart in their birthdays. Okay, 1995 Mercedes E320 wagon or 1995 Mercedes S124 or W124. You choose, okay? Exact same interior. I mean, it is exactly the same. Black over black over black. This one needs speakers. This is black over black over black. I have not tinted it yet. This leather is actually in better condition than the other one. There are no missing speaker covers, but it smells like a dead rat. It really does. It kind of stinks in here. And this one has 3 headrests on the back. This one only has 2, but I like the tint. I do like the tint. Exact same wheels too. Yeah, they're twins. They are Twinkies. Finally, whoo, the car I drive each and every day. And the award for daily driver goes to my 1999 Mercedes S320. This is the straight 6. This is not the S500. I had an S500. And this came into my life, and it was actually in better condition, and the interior is mint. So I decided to sell the 500 and keep the S320, and I drive it all of the time, every day, and I can't get enough of it. Now, I still have to find a silver door and a silver fender, okay? Because I don't want to get one and have it painted because it never matches, but if you get another silver car, you can buff it, and it looks just the same. So for I want to say almost a year, I have been looking for a silver fender and a silver door. There was one in Houston at one of the pull-apart yards. I should have driven down there. It's a good 8, 9, 10-hour drive. I failed to do so. And I haven't seen another car like this in a salvage yard in silver since. So I don't know what the deal is, and I'm relatively close to Dallas. So I know one's going to pop up soon. Because I never get in on that side, I just keep driving it like it's brand new. I don't care, but you want to see the back seat? Yeah. These cars, of all the Mercedes I've had, I think I like this the best. It's just so well built. The seats are so comfortable. It drives, I don't get mad at me. I think it drives better than the 560 SEL. I do. But that's just me. And I've had the 560 SEL and the SEC. And I've had 3 or 4 of these. These just fit me better. The wood is in great shape. Okay, I have my little cassette adapter so I can have kind of Bluetooth. I can play music from my phone through the sound system, which still sounds good after all these years. But yes, this is, look at the condition. I haven't cleaned it or anything, and it looks brand new. This car was garaged for years and years and years, and there's nothing wrong with it. I would get in this car and drive it across the country today. I would. It's perfect. Okay, so there you go. That's a quick little walk around on all of the cars that have come into my life for the past 2 or 3 years. Said goodbye to several of them as well, but that's what I got right now. And this video isn't to show off, because if you add up the price I paid for these cars, it doesn't add up to much, all right? $400. How much was this one? $125. Millie was free. Disco Inferno, I want to say $450. S320, I think it was $850. Cadillac was $1,200. SLK, maybe $850. The ML55 was, what was that one? $1,200? No, $1,600, including taxes. The Jaguar is Missy's, it's not even mine. And the BMW was free. So you add all that up, and it's less than the price of a used Honda. And most of them do not run like a used Honda. All right, folks, thanks for watching. We're back with another video very, very soon. Remember, if you have any advice for the Escalade, the wiring in this car, the Jaguar that I cannot get started because of that steering wheel lock issue, let me know in the comments. I do. I go through and I read each and every comment, and I love them all, okay? Thanks for watching. We're close to 50,000 subscribers, and we're back with another video very, very soon, okay? The sun's killing me out here. Yeah, I can't even see myself, but bye-bye.